We're going to go to Paige now in Michigan with an interesting question about kind of one of the basic tenets of the book. Paige?
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Paige.
Hello again. My question is about kind of that principle of competitiveness. And it seems to me like businesses are primarily concerned with their profitability, yet government's primary purpose is not that. So I'm wondering if you've considered or thinking about if there's any concerns with using competitiveness as a marker for success just due to the business principles possibly coming into tension with the purpose of our government, and what you've thought about that.
Yeah, it's a good question. I think it's sometimes you have to, explain what you're really getting at here. So I'll say a couple of things. First of all, we are never saying that government should be like a business. Okay, so in fact, our work is not about government. It's not about the Overseas Private Investment Corporation, government, where I was on the board and I said it ran so well. Our work is about the politics industry, which consists of private gain-seeking organizations. I mean, everybody in the politics industry, with the exception of the actual elected officials, which I'll get to in a moment, are mostly for-profit entities. So the media, the consultants, the pollsters, the fundraising entities, all those people have businesses and they're making money. So their livelihood is all commercial. They're not the players that are driving the activity in the industry of how to get people elected and how to defeat other people and then how to fight for the legislation, including like the lobbyists and everybody that's involved in interacting with elected officials in Congress. They're all paid. Okay, so we're not saying here that profit in any way is bad either. I mean, it's part of what capitalism is, and I believe in free markets. I want to see a free market politics where what it takes to be successful, what it takes to make that profit is by getting good results out of Congress for the public interest, not getting results out of Congress or a gridlock that benefits only certain special interests or donors or party-controlled primary voters. So as long as we align profit with the right, that you get that profit by doing what needs doing for the right customers, then there's absolutely no problem. And that's actually how we get innovation results and accountability in every other industry, and we can do it here. As far as then the politicians themselves, I mean, they get their salary, but I'm not saying that they are, doing the wrong thing for money. That's sort of not what the politics industry is about. They're competing, let's think of it, not to get money in the sense of what they're competing to do in their job. They're competing to get reelected. So they're competing for votes. So whether or not it's money or votes that their competition is about, it's still a competition, and human behavior is the same, which is you do what you need to do to win the competition that you're in. And we've just really honed that thinking in business. But it is what happens in every human endeavor. You do what you are incented to do and what you need to do to advance. So again, for the elected officials, we want to change what they need to do to advance to match what we need them to do for the country to advance, and families, real people. Does that help, Paige? Thanks.
Yeah, it does. Thank you. I appreciate that. And I definitely like fragmenting out the politics industry into actual candidates, people in elected office, and all of the other group that I think people oftentimes forget about.